business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field in Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
First pitch, 6-10.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Three balls and two strikes to the Twins center fielder.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 3-2 pitch. To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Josh Donaldson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 21 homers and 59 RBIs. Now it's 2-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice, hard single on a 3-0 count.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 29 driven in. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. Runners on first with one down. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. From the stretch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
First and second now, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Rosario is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for 1. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Bat, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s, but Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
Now into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll reach first safely. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball. Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back to give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
And there's ball one. The 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So stepping in is Roberto Perez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Perez is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Ahmed Rosario is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 10 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Indians leave one. They still trail 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Sano. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate, Ryan Jeffers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 11 home runs and 28 RBIs. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Jeffers, 23 years old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0.
Hey!
Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
3-2 pitch. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Jeffers leads off first with one away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two. And the pitch on 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring in Ramirez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Comes in here right at 260. 27 homers and 72 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Barrios, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Fouled off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The designated hitter, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. That's inside. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson.
First delivery to him, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. Digging in will be Mitch Garver. He singled in his first AB. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 1-0.
Indians due to hit here in the third, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Austin.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Hedges.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Austin Hedges is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Hit down the third baseline. Donaldson's there. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Jordan Luplow.
In now for Cleveland, Jordan Luplow. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
To 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that winds up hitting him. And rather bizarrely, the inning is over. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco. And now the first pitch. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2.
Ball 2.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Nope. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turn to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now to bat, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0.
Count is 2-1.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Oh, and the throw by Cruz is a good one. He's out at home plate. One left for the Tribe. They're down 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers.
First offering on its way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Max Kepler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the center fielder at the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate now, Byron Buxton. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, John.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Now the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver. He grounds it sharply to third. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Halfway home tonight from the shores of Lake Erie. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, Ramirez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Andres Jimenez. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jeffers is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Hedges.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
2 balls.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
First offering.
Ball, that's out.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Jorge Polanco.
So the next to bat will be Jorge Polanco. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Next to dig in, Luis Arias. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Strike.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Jordan Luplow.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's outside.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Luplow aboard here at first with nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Cesar Hernandez, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Hernandez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. From the stretch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Late square, and this is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air, so quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto.
So now into the box is Roberto Perez, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-0 on the way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ahmed Rosario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a line drive. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And this will be fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. From the stretch, the 1-2. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Little dribbler up the third baseline. One and 2. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
2-2. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep in the count, stick your nose in there and survive.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Matt Shoemaker trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Andres Jimenez. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Indians 3 and the Twins 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Ryan Jeffers. Fouled off. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Into the box now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Popped him up. Luplow is there for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Last half of the seventh here, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit.
The center fielder, Austin Hedges.
First pitch of the AB now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Shoemaker looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. Grounded to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The first baseman, number 25, Jordan Luplow.
Next, it'll be Jordan Luplow. And now the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
2 out, nobody on. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Scooped up, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The bat, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Boy, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians leave one. They're up 3-2. James Karinchak is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The count now at 2-1. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-2.
We got 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. One 1-0 pitch is a curveball that looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. To 2-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Nelson Cruz. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So a two-run homer down the line in left as they take the lead 4-3.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Logan Allen enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. Grounded down. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Rosario's got it cleanly, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. To the plate now, Luis Arias. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1. Polanco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Now the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-3 Minnesota. Tyler Duffy will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Roberto Perez.
The catcher, Roberto.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's quickly 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A 3-0. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Next to Bieber, the right fielder.
Ready now is Ramirez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him. A 1 pitch on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Now to the plate, here is Ryan Jeffers. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Now the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. One and 2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
smoke toward the hole. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
The next twin up, Byron Buxton, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 1-2 delivery. Misses, ball 2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Down go the Twins in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Alex Colomé enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Andres Jimenez. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin.
Josh Naylor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch coming. Here it is. He comes into this one at 248. 7 homers and 21 driven in. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Swing and a miss, good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
He was in a great hitter's count, should have been looking dead red, but instead chases after a pitch that he couldn't do anything with and would have walked him.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now back.
Stepping up is
The first
Jordan
baseman.
Luplow. He bounced
Jordan.
out last time up.
Luplow.
First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball one.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. A ball and a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Cleveland. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Minnesota Twins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Matt Shoemaker wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Alex Colomé hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.